Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am outside again. You can hear the birds. It's a beautiful morning, so I decided to sit outside and make this video. Anyways, yeah, Chille made a short in defense of Jeremiah again. I don't understand why. Well, I guess I do. I mean, criminals, liars, grifters, users, they're all going to keep sticking up for each other. But come on, when is enough enough? I mean, he's clearly using you, just like you're using him. He's used everybody. He's been doing this for years. He's not going to stop just because some of us state the truth about him. But leave it to Chille. He's got to make sure he stays relevant, so he's got to stay on top of this. Hope you enjoy the video.
Work for Auditors of America, also known as Jeremiah. A couple weeks ago, I did a fundraiser for this gentleman, for him and his girl and his daughter Skylar. Now, he told me he was also trying to raise funds, so when I was able to arrange a ride for him, I told him to go ahead and keep any funds he raises so that he can have transportation money and also future monies. So, for all y'all who are giving this man a hard time, nobody's perfect. Jeremiah certainly made his mistakes.
No, actually, Chille, a mistake is something that you make, and you might make once or twice, maybe 3 times, and you've learned your lesson afterwards, and you don't keep repeating it over and over and over. What Jeremiah has done is not a mistake, but this is his life. This is how he chooses to live. Because somebody who wants to better his life, especially once they have a child in it, they don't continue to do the one thing that they know is going to continuously get them in jail. You know, like stealing and lying, drugs, and taking their child, their 4-year-old child who's now 5, out frauditing with them. That's not a mistake. Mistakes are not something you continuously repeat because you choose to do these things. You might want to learn what mistake actually means, because I know that you like to claim also that you make mistakes, when in actuality, everything that happens to you is also your own doing. It's not a mistake. You choose to be homeless as well. You choose to lie. You choose to be a horrible human being. That's not a mistake. That's just your choice.
We are where we are. He's being persecuted by the state because he literally showed how bad police are. Leave the guy alone, especially.
No, Chille, he's not being persecuted or prosecuted by the state because he filmed police or because he's showing police are bad. Come on, get over yourself. You yourself know that all police are not bad. That's why every time you come into contact with one, you're kissing his ass. So stop it. He's being persecuted and prosecuted by the state because he's a fucking criminal. Because he cannot seem to stop breaking the law. The bad part is there's a child involved in this. He's not one of our regular frauditors who goes around ruining his own life. No. He's ruining a child's life. A 5-year-old child's life. Him and his wife both. I'm not going to put this all on Jeremiah. This is on both of them. The fortunate part is you don't have a child to ruin their life like they are ruining this little girl's life. And stop pretending like you care, because it's clear you don't. You can see it in your facial expressions, your body language. Every time you bring up that child, it's clear that you're only doing it for your narrative, and that's it. Just like when they use that little girl to get money. When they beg for money and they have that child on the live stream, they do it because they're using her. Just like when they take her frauditing, they think that having their daughter with them, it makes them untouchable? Or is it because They think if they have their daughter with them, they won't be arrested. Either way, they're ruining that little girl's life. Because if he or his wife gave even 2 ounces of care about that child, they would have done whatever possible to become employed, become sober, gain a home of any kind, and given her a stable life. She's 5 years old. They've had 5 years and they continue to fail over and over. Neither one of them have tried. He said that they had jobs in Nashville. They didn't have jobs in Nashville. That was another lie to get money. We all called it. We all said, and as soon as he gets to Nashville, he's going to have some bullshit excuse on why they couldn't start their jobs. And his bullshit excuse was what? Us tros? No. We had nothing to do with it. We had nothing to do with him getting kicked out of his mother's house either. You know that, but you put that in his head too. Just like you put it in his head that we caused them to lose their imaginary jobs. Because since he's linked up with you, Chille, he's much worse than what he was before he linked up with you. Now he wants to sue everybody. So you now are going to have somebody else go through the court system over and over and over like you and do nothing but lose like you. So you are helping them ruin that little girl's life. So stop pretending like you care about that little girl. You don't. And you prove that every time you do a fundraiser or you say anything to try and make it look like they're innocent. Because the only innocence in this entire situation is that 5-year-old child. And you're helping them ruin her life.
Leave the guy alone, especially if you're on the team DLZ, baby. Jeremiah, I can't help with everything, but I wish you the best, dude. Talk to you soon. Please, give the guy a break.
Yes, absolutely. Leave the guy alone, especially if you're on the team of DLZ, baby. Because everybody on team DLZ are upstanding citizens, really. They support you. That says a lot for them right there. But what really speaks volumes is that you're having to tell your own subscribers to cut him slack, to give him a break. Why? Because they see through your bullshit and his. They see who he is. You don't. Actually, I think you do. But it helped you make money. You made money off of his bullshit. So, of course, you're going to keep supporting him. Fortunately, a lot of your subscribers have seen through the bullshit too. And that's why you had to ask people to leave him alone. That's sad. When your own subscribers can tell that the person you are grifting for is a piece of trash, well, that obviously says a lot. Maybe they should look at more of the people that you support. Because really, most of the people you've supported have been right up there with trash. Along with yourself. Anyways, I just found it interesting that Chille is still trying to help Jeremiah. I mean, didn't he out him the other day or throw him under the bus on something? I mean, it's just pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. Yes, Chille says that he paid somebody to go out there and give him a ride, even though Jeremiah still claims that he needed the Uber money. Nobody knows who's lying and who's telling the truth because they're both pathological liars. But I'm going to put my money on the fact that Chille's lying. He kept that money. He didn't give it to anybody to go out there and give them a ride. Jeremiah probably did pay for the Uber because Chille kept that money. Anybody who is trying to help somebody that much, why would there be that kind of miscommunication? There shouldn't be. I mean, that kind of communication would not have been messed up amongst people who are not trying to get out of going to jail again and need to go to court. Because most normal people converse properly. But when people like Jeremiah and Chille are trying to use and grift off everybody, they don't always talk back and forth. And then they miss things. And they think, oh, our stories will link up somehow. And then they don't. Because they lie so much, they forget what the last lie was. And that's the problem with frauditors. Is they lie so much, and then they lie more to cover the last lie, that eventually they lose track of the lie that they were lying about. That's just who they are. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not a long one. It's not one of my normal, but I am still working on the Chille arrest video and the Ask Emma arrest video. The 2 arrest videos that I'm working on now. I did get the designs for my merch to completed. I'm waiting to pick up t-shirts so I can start making them, and then I will put them up. Anyways, if you have any more suggestions on merch ideas, let me know. You know where my email is, and you know you can just put it in the comment section as well. I will see you in the next video or the next live stream. Take care. Be safe. I love each and every one of you.